Then, handing them his royal signet, he said,
"How do I get out of this chicken shit outfit?"
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What's going on YouTube? It's Filthy, and we're back with another Raid Shadow Legends beginner video. I hope you're doing well. We're going to talk today about the market, which is something that you unlock very early. It can be a source of power. I'm going to hopefully give you some tips so that you don't end up wasting precious resources, basically buying tat from the market, because most of the things in here are incredibly overpriced. Now, when you start off, you do not have all the slots unlocked. You have the first 6. You then have to pay silver, I think silver, and then gems, silver, gems, silver to unlock the slots. Now, it's not a major priority, I don't think, to get these 6 slots unlocked. I would prioritize definitely the gem mine ahead of it. I would also be very tempted to prioritize the sparring pit ahead of it, because these will give you a definite XP, definite gem return on spending that resource of gems. But what you do get when you open up these 6 slots is obviously basically twice the utility out of the market. Now, I tend to unlock them when I see an ancient shard. There is a limit to the amount of ancient shards you can buy per month in the market. So once you've bought, it's either like 5, 4 or 6, something. It's quite a low number. Once you've purchased those for the month, you won't see any more again. And I think theoretically, even if you've only got the 6 slots open, the ancient shards eventually will land here and rotate round for you. But I'm a little bit of a scaredy, superstitious person, so I like having the 6 slots open so I can just grab the ancient shard whenever it comes up, because that is by far the most important thing. Market refreshes every hour. Don't ever spend gems to refresh it. It really, really isn't worth it at all. Now, again, once you've got the extra 6 slots open and you have access to all 12, you want to buy every single mystery shard that you can. Early game, mid game, late game, this probably will never change. As an early game player, so this is in the first couple of weeks of starting a new account, you want to be basically blamming, and by blamming I mean opening all of your mystery shards all the time, because you're hoping to get lucky, get that very small chance, 1.4% of getting a rare champion, and then you're hoping that of that 1.4% chance, you're going to get somebody decent like Marked, who's a really good clan boss champion. Frozen Banshee, another good clan boss champion. Apothecary, legendary, almost high elf champion. So you can get lucky, you can hit the jackpot out of mystery shards. There's a bunch of uncommons you might want to build in the game as well. We're talking Armiger, Shieldguard, Zephyr Sniper. There's some decent champs. So always purchase mystery shards. Next is be very, very careful about buying any gear items, and I'd say probably once you start getting access to like 5-star gear through your dungeon progression, so when you get, like, as an example, Dragon. Ooh, we've opened now in Twin Fortress. I'm gonna have to go through this, excuse me a minute. So Dragon, once you get to stage realistically stage 9, you can start getting 5-star gear, but I'd say from 10 onwards, when you know you're getting 4 and 5-star drops every time, same for all the other dungeons, Ice Golem, etc., then I think the need to purchase things from the market goes down. But it depends. So 5-star lifesteal shield, if this had got speed as a substat, I'd say that's probably worth getting for like a couple 100,000 silver, even 300,000 silver. It's a loss, but a 5-star lifesteal shield with speed would be very hard to get. It would probably be more expensive if this sub on here was speed. Occasionally there'll be something useful like this. Potentially could be a 5-star offense weapon with crit rate. You can roll it, it's definitely going to land on crit rate. So if you were trying to build an arena champion, you knew you wanted some crit rate and they were attack based, that might not be too bad. But in general, most of this stuff is trash. It's got like flat substats, which you don't want. You want percentage substats, and like 100,000 silver. If you go around buying stuff like this, you're going to really burn through your silver and completely balk your account. So you can buy gear. If you just want a blanket rule, just avoid it. You'll if you're ever unsure, don't buy it. You've got to be pretty sure, because again, like trying to sell you a 3-star rare helmet for 81,000 silver, rubbish. It's not worth it. Now, in terms of champions and buying them, this is something that is more debatable. So sometimes I will buy champions from here for 39,000 because, again, not every mystery shard you open has got an uncommon in. Obviously, if there's any uncommons you're collecting, so you can use them as skill books like Armiger. So I'm still looking for 4 more copies of him to feed up for skill books. So I'm going to buy every Armiger I see. Same for Shieldguard. I still need another couple of Shieldguards to max this guy out. I'm interested in Zephyr Sniper. I'm probably interested in Saurus. There's some extra uncommons. I might start building Sniper. A few people said she's actually worth it. This high elf here is, potentially worth it. So if there is an uncommon that you're building, look out for copies of them. Otherwise, in general, unless it's a champion chase tournament where you get rewarded points for buying champions, I don't buy the 1-stars because I just find they clog up my index, which is annoying. And if I get really tight, I might buy some 2-star ones. But again, I would only really try and buy the 39,000. They range in price, 39, 44 or 49. There's no rhyme or reason, it just seems to be random to me. But if you can avoid buying them, then you will save a lot of silver. The slight downside is it means you've got to spend more time building up 1-star champions, but they're quite good for champion training points. So if you do 1-stars and then feed them to each other to make 2-stars, that can be good. So really, it's just basically pick up every rule number 1, pick up every shard you see. That's easy. Rule number 2, let's just say don't buy gear, because that keeps that simple. And then rule number 3, buy uncommon champions that you want copies of. And then if it's a champion chase tournament, you're flush with silver, by all means buy all the heroes you see, and then you don't have to go through the process of opening lots of mystery shards. Right, that is the guide. Unfortunately, the market has been in this state since the game launched. I really wish they'd do something a bit more interesting with it, so that we had more things in it. But it is what it is. It refreshes every hour. Check it just whenever you see that it's got the little red bing bong dot on it. Collect up your ancient shards, open them, pray for good champions. I've been Filthy Casual. Take it easy, guys. Peace.